welcome to the biggest city in the world. And below that street is another street like that. Freaky place, I can tell you. Train passing through right now behind me, and it's coming out of this residential building. And so welcome to Chongqing. We're driving in right now, passing the main bridge. Seriously, surreal looking city, especially in the haze right now, a little bit proper like Gotham City. We're entering. Damn, like a proper Brooklyn Bridge. It's super busy. Guys, we haven't even arrived and I'm already like, what the heck is going on in this city? It's a Friday, it's gonna be exciting, it's gonna be a weekend. Crazy architecture. So let's get to the hotel and I hope I'll find it, because from what I hear is it can be tricky. I'm gonna be honest with you, at this point in my life, not to flex, visited almost 100 countries, more than 10 major cities in China. I didn't expect too much, but first impression is it's crazy busy. Maybe it's the weekend, city is structured like nothing else. The only thing comes close is maybe Hong Kong. It was very cheap, around like 30 bucks or something. For that, I'm very happy. I was hoping for a view in this district. As always in life, guys, those that ask shall receive. Not sure if it's the Bible, but very nice room. So we're kicking off. First walk on this street for tonight, just to get a bit of a feeling. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do it properly. Great. It starts raining a little bit. I'm definitely not here in the best season, because I think in the summer it's like nice, warm, maybe even hot. But this city, from what I heard, has some of the most unique, probably no other city of this size, that is for sure, has a structure where it's on multiple levels. I'm not gonna lie to you right now, I am a little bit overwhelmed by this city. It has been a long travel day. We're on one of the main squares. Well, this place is exactly how I hoped it would be. You have a huge walking promenade full of people, and honestly you cannot even quite tell which one. You can tell a little bit which part of the city is the most developed one. So you have this huge kind of like hotel on 3 pillars. I think the best view of the city is when you see it, actually. It's kind of like the crown jewel at the very bottom. I think it's a Raffles Hotel or something like that. But the view from inside, you don't see the building itself. And then you have just people sitting around throwing these like little lighter things, which is quite cute. I think there's gonna be a light show. Everything is turned off. What's about to happen? Yep, crazy light show, 8:30 p.m. Write it down on your life's plan, 8:30 p.m. Chongqing, this is wild. Guys. Wow. It is a freaking drone show. Fucking hell, it's a drone show. How can I be so lucky? I had a feeling, I had an itch. That should come out here, guys. It's all about, he is a cat and he is live streaming. But generally, now I'm on his show. Oh wow, they're doing a flower. This is Chongqing. So in many ways, it's so heartwarming to see. People are so excited. It's not like a huge thing. It's just some music, just some lights. I think they once did something similar in Europe. They all fell down. But yeah, crazy skyline. Let's walk over to the bridge right now. Very famous view from there, I think, as well. And look at that. After all, I have even made it to the Great Wall of China. It's pretty great. And that's a wall. And we're in China. Love it. Good morning from the double celebration. This is what Chongqing means. In many ways, actually an ancient city that has been around for many thousands of years. And it used to be a fortress back in the day, actually. So it's a city truly built inside and around of a mountain. And like I mentioned in the beginning, wow, here I'm seeing some of the landmarks I saw when driving in. This building looked absolutely crazy. And we haven't seen like even the city properly yet. Later on, we're gonna be moving outside from kind of like this island that is so super hyper developed. And I don't know if it's the weekend or it's the fact that it's the largest administrative city in the whole world. If you count the whole area, it's like 34, 5, 6 million people. Guys, it's November. And if you like to travel, right now is your time to get one of the best suitcase of all time at a huge discount. Today's video sponsor, Level 8. The quality is absolutely amazing. This right here is the Adventurer model. It's extendable, you get extra space. A bit more stuff than I expected, so we did a little 5 extra liter of space. Nice. And the access is from above, it's super cool. And also because of this large grip over here, just check it out. Oop. You get to fit in much more stuff inside. Just check out the website, they have different models, free shipping in US, Europe, UK, but worldwide, no matter where you are, they can get one to you. And like I mentioned, as of right now, they're running the biggest sale they have ever done, 20% off any of their suitcases for Black Friday with the link down below. If you click through it, they should start at any moment, but with the link down below, this will get you directly to the Black Friday sale. If you're watching this at any later point and you're like, I missed it, with my code Danny15, you can get 12% off any of their pieces, or also leave a little like scan code for you. Whoop, I'm out. Let's get back. And to be honest with you, whenever I'm in a big city, you cannot tell. Is it that big? It's just a lot of people, you know? Even like some European cities on the busy weekend can feel like it's 33 million, even though it's less than 1. And right now we're just walking through the side alleys and it's absolutely crazy. I mean, people everywhere. And when you just like lean down, you pretty much always see some kind of huge building, and it's probably for the first time in many, many years that I feel like I'm just randomly getting lost, because there's everywhere a side alley, there's everywhere stairs where you can kind of walk down on, and all of a sudden you find yourself on a different level. So in terms of the development, I think it's the most unique, but also probably the most crazy, where humans had to adapt and figure out how we're gonna build around it. How are we gonna make houses pretty much sprawl on the side of a mountain? Just from my view in the room, when you look down, you're seeing like what is going on in this city. And basically when driving in, it's kind of like a normal big developed Chinese city, but when you are on this island, which is kind of like the Manhattan of Chongqing in that way, hyper developed, shops everywhere. You see little side street, we have like some street food, we have I don't know, maybe a couple photos taken, a couple people taking a photo. And then when you're out here on the Jiangfang Bay district, this is absolute shopping paradise. So far, yesterday I walked at night a little bit. You see every single brand known to humanity. And from what I read up, around like 25, 30 years ago, they decided to develop the city very much. And that's when it grew into an economical capital as well of China. But I feel like only until very recently, a couple of years ago, when I don't know exactly what it was. 谢谢, 谢谢, 谢谢. You can buy a Louis Vuitton bag. I think freely you cannot buy it anymore. Maybe legislation laws changed in China a little bit, because these guys are very hush-hush with the little cards. So what I was saying is that I've never heard of this city before. Until, like, there's a bunch of people made videos. Always a Chongqing video looks like that. Oh my God, look, there's multiple levels here. How crazy is that? And oh my God, there's a metro driving through a residential building. Yep, if you haven't seen that yet, I'll show you. But those are pretty much the shots that went viral in the last year or two of this absolute mega city. And over the next 2-3 days, I just want to take you along naturally, organically, as if you are with me for the first time exploring this city. So far, I have to tell you, all I am is just quite confused. Great. But here is something going down somewhere. Where the hell do I need to go? Look at this. And so here we have made it to the Chongqing building. It's kind of like old school square. And you truly see it's quite freaky. On the one side you see these kind of buildings that remind me a little bit of Hong Kong. Then we're seeing across the Yangtze River, we're seeing the other side of the development. And as you probably also can tell, my backdrop right now, a bunch of modern buildings, and I see tons of people taking that photo. Are they taking this like, hey, this city is a bunch of layers photo? I think so. Let's see it for the first time. I've seen glimpses of it yet, but I think this is kind of like a fairly famous bridge where, oh man, this is even a little bit freaky if you're afraid of heights or something. So check this out. We're standing here, and then if we are looking down, we're seeing cars driving down probably like around 30-40 floors of us. We're seeing little bridges passing through the buildings and connecting them. And below that street is another street like that. Freaky place, I can tell you. We're seeing the Yangtze River, and from my guess would be a bit more newly developed business district. So the whole city is surrounded by two rivers, little boats passing through. And this is this epic bridge that we passed through when entering the island. I'm not sure if it's island actually, probably not, but another like really interesting fact that I was just looking into the city a little bit. What is it about? How it became the way that it is? You see, like I said, it's an ancient town that has been around for 1,000 years, but in the first round it got a lot of development. Is when the Japanese attacked China and they occupied territories. What happened is they moved the capital to Chongqing. So during war times, Chongqing has been the capital. Myself also, I'm for the first time in Western China. And, you know, anywhere you are, chili is quite popular in China, but it's not like every dish. Especially Western China is famous for that, Chengdu and Chongqing. Pretty much credited as the birthplace of hot pot. I tried it multiple times. I'm not the biggest fan, not because it's so spicy, but because the way I felt about it is actually exactly, crazy place, is exactly what hot pot is famous for. It's basically during times where things has been hard, you know, a port city, many rivers flowing through, a major trading hub. And you know, the workers of this place, whatever ingredients were there, like, you know, like the cheapest cuts of some animals, some intestines, some whatever it may be, and who knows how fresh they are. So we have to make sure to put tons of chili in it, make it real hot, and that's basically how hot pot was born. A numbing flavor where it's just chili broth, make super hot, you put your little ingredients in, and you know, a lot of cuisine has a history like that. When times were tough, people happened to cook a certain way, and then it sticks. These days you also have these like luxury hot pot with the best ingredients, with the best sauces. But yeah, this is, if you want to understand a little bit how Chongqing smells, this is how you could say. Burning chili everywhere. And to be honest with you though, you can probably find any type of food in this city. Wow. Alrighty guys. Well, and if I'm in Chongqing, I'm not any worse than anybody. Let me do the Chongqing clip. So here we are on one of the biggest squares in China, and you might think we are on the ground floor, but no, we're not. Look at that. It goes down. Hey guys, it goes down. Level 1. Level another one. The river. Elevation. Up the mountain. The buildings go, go, go. And this is pretty much how the city has been built. Not designed from scratch where everything makes sense, but added as it had to be, creating this unique mix of, first of all, buildings of multiple different eras and decades, most recently, from more communal housing, old school, with the gates in front of your window, to a bit more modern, to super glassy, big international corporations, JV Marriott there, with some Chinese temples as well that still get the love they deserve. So, this is the multiple level square. I'm here in this nice local street. Let's try some of their food. I like how it looks here. Yeah. Let's see. So this is our choice that we're looking at here. What do you guys think? I'm thinking, yeah. This one? One. This is the good stuff. Old ladies cooking. Got a big pot. Should be. Here we go, guys. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. And we got a little spoon. Let's try the broth. Yep, this is the crazy good stuff I'm after. We'll tell you the price in a second. Okay, just shame. Guys, we're looking at a little bit over $2 for city center Chongqing amazing soup. Doesn't get much better, does it? And like, I don't know why that is, but I always find, especially when it comes to soups, these local little places, I think it's because they brew their stuff for so long. Oh, best soups around. Chinese is not my favorite one. Thai probably is, but it's close. It's close. So, I would say let's head out. Guys, and a thing I think not too often you get to see is a different side of Chongqing. Yeah, we made it into the international business district. Gonna be staying here for a night at the Nicolo, a hotel I've never stayed at before. Very exciting. The guys are wearing super nice drip. Checking in. Yeah, for check-in?
Checking on the 62 floor.
62, yeah? Okay. Yep. Thank you. And there is a seat here. I don't think it's gonna take that long, but whoo! Wow. This place is very posh. We should laugh a little bit more like wow, it is a bit of a ride. We are checking in. On the 62nd floor, there's the sky lobby. Woo! The ears go a bit crazy. We're already at the 50th floor. I personally don't need the seat, but nice to have. For check-in?
Yes.
Yeah, for check-in? Yep. Sure.
And where did you capture it?
Sure. So guys, look at that. We got a whole freaking book for check-in. And we're going up. Well, let's see what the Chongqing rich life looks like. Hotel, very excited. So the Nicolo, a Hong Kong chain, pretty much a brand new hotel. First time me staying at one. The view is amazing. I've actually just asked them right away. They told me tomorrow, yes, tomorrow maybe we'll get a room facing the main island, but just that, even on a cloudy day, very nice. We're seeing the river, and what do we got here? Got a nice Nicolo little treats, some fruits, So guys, right now we are pretty much for the first time inside of the Chongqing metro. Nothing different from the rest of China, pretty much one-to-one like everywhere else. But we're gonna have to do 3 stops right now. Just 1-2 stations each to get to a very famous spot in Chongqing. I don't think it's gonna change your life, but it might. Probably not, but I am curious to see it, so let's get there. Guys, we are 2 stations down, 1 more to go. This one is over air, and no matter where you look, there's just never-ending buildings. Found a new subscriber. 1 more metro to go. Seriously, this city, the density of it. So I wonder what's so special here. Aha, the metro runs here. People love the metro.
Hello.
吃了吗？吃了吗？吃了吗？ No?
吃饭的没有？别说。
Wait.
你会说中文吗？
My pronunciation is not on point.
你会说中文啊？
Okay, wait, let's Google Translate. Okay, you can speak.
你会说中文啊？
Do you speak? Not Mandarin, unfortunately. But I love China. China forever. Where are you guys traveling to? Tell me.
我们是来上班的。
Let's see. They're here to work. Whatever that means. Guys, is this my metro? I don't think so, actually. I don't know if my pronunciation is that bad. Churlama. It means kind of like, it's like a greeting, and it means like, have you eaten? I know other things, but you shouldn't tell them to people. They're not going to be happy. They might find it funny, but I know bad things only, unfortunately. And have you eaten? And if you just say dui, it just means like yes. If you want to go full Mandarin, you can say dui, which means yes. Very common. So whatever you say, they're like, oh, you speak. So line two, you don't. Damn. We try to Liziba?
Yes.
Here? Yeah. This? Just here. We just drove straight into a building. Let me explain. Driving in, I just saw a huge crowd of people. And it's actually pretty far out. Cool thing is they're all interconnected. I did 3 transfers. Took me a total of like 25 minutes to get here. So it was pretty simple overall. But yeah, this metro is literally driving through a residential building. Let's check it out. So this might be the first and only tourist trap I'm seeing in Chongqing. The power of social media is strong. This one shot of the train passing through the wall, through the building. Wow, now we're actually seeing the building properly. This brought so many people here. It's absolutely insane. People are doing their business. There's actually a pretty beautiful wall mural. Check this out. Oh. So we got this wall, and this is literally the wall we just passed through. Pretty crazy. This is the building we just passed through. Let me explain. So every 10 minutes, the excitement on this street goes up. Reminds me a little bit of Shanghai in the summer. Absolutely huge crowds because there's another train passing through right now behind me, and it's coming out of this residential building. So around the early 2000s, as you see, the city is completely built around a mountain. They have been laying out their metro system until they pretty much got stuck at this building behind me, this one over there. And they had to decide, hey, is that the final station? From here on we're gonna walk, or put down this work of art building. So then they decided to just build through it. These guys are selling photos over here. And from what I read up online is basically they did the installation inside, and the station looks like a regular station when you arrive without anybody telling you. If you don't pay attention, you don't notice anything. And from what I've been told, the residents also cannot tell. They barely hear it, they barely feel it. Whether it's true, we would have to ask them personally, but yeah, pretty crazy spot in a crazy city. But no matter the fact that is this is like one of those spots, you know, where everybody whips their phone out, and I'm here for it. I think it's a pretty interesting spot to realize all of this behind me, all of the dimensions of the city. From here, I have no idea. Somewhere back there I'm living, I don't see the building. The city doesn't continue, it doesn't stop going on in any direction that we are. And I guess, what is it, urban population, I believe like around, I don't know, maybe 20 mil in the city itself. And you see it here. You also see the fact that it is built on a mountain. And for right now, I would say the plan, the sun is slowly setting. We're gonna head somewhere to see the best possible light show, where the dedication to photography by the seniors is as high as it is in China. And to be honest, this might be also the only thing I don't like about China, like from the experience. Not the fact that people take photos, but the fact that they're ruthless about it. If you stand in the way, you will be removed by a senior. It happened to me at least 20 times. I don't even mind the spitting that happens sometimes in more local areas, but the photo mentality is harsh. Somebody might, like you take a photo, they will get right in front of you, and then when you happen to be in their frame, you're in trouble. Another actually little fun fact is, in theory, again, the deepest metro station in theory is also in Chongqing, but it starts kind of like at the tip of a mountain. So Chongqing is competing with Kiev in Ukraine. There they built a bunker type of metro station in 1960s. Yes, they did. But here in Chongqing, it's kind of like a modern station. So in theory, the deepest metro station is in Kiev, Arsenalna station. Check out my Ukraine videos, I did a couple. So let's get a drink and let's continue. Not gonna be checking out the random deepest station, but I will be checking out some new drinks. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Let's grab this one. Oh, Chongqing City. This roughly is where we are right now. This is where we're going down there. This is where we're staying. This is the whole city. And this is the metro. And so just like that, it got dark. Honestly, the city is a maze. Had a hard time getting out of the metro right now. I don't think I'm quite at the right place, but here we are. Let's go see where the lights are. Oh my God, where am I? Now that's some freaky architecture right here. I saw this driving in on a taxi. Now I just casually stroll through. Some kind of cultural building, museum or whatever. Definitely freaky. So this is truly Chongqing right now. We're in. It's modern, some like huge shopping area, some I would say fairly artistic, fairly abstract architecture. I'm running for red at this point. Oh, and right now we're heading to the famous caves, or at least it looks like we're right next to it. So let's just check it out. It's definitely a crowd, from what I understand. That's also what I wanted to mention. not just that, but you also have these like very old, kind of like very China type of vibe, old school building. And these caves, you see them from anywhere. They light up like crazy in the evening. I think after that we're gonna walk to the bridge, I'll show you. But yeah, Sunday night, busy wizzy. So here's some fruits being sold on the side. Some magnets back there. One thing I do have to say sometimes break my heart is just seeing the old men selling like magnets. So we made it onto the main bridge of Chongqing. It's actually quite hard to get on it, but once you're walking, you're seeing the pretty crazy caves. I mean, at the end of the day, it's basically just along the mountain they have built that, and then proper China style, just the way I like it, made it all light up. And as of right now, we're passing through it, heading back for dinner. And I'm actually excited for the room view, because I should be seeing all of that stuff nice and comfortably from the room as well. Let's see. We're walking down this street of the other side of the water, and that is truly a different side of Chongqing. Like when you're back there at all times, it feels kind of busy, kind of cluttered, and I love it, honestly. But here, it's more like, you know, China did their thing that they usually do and built like a perfectly comfy, wide boardwalks, little shops. And what I always love is some fancy places, as this whole neighborhood is, but also some little shops, some even like kiosks, some still grandmas boiling some soups. Just a little bit more, let's say, upscale. We just have been in a place where like Ferraris are driving by, and then at the same time you have you have like little local shops. You can get a soup here, probably also for not too much. And give you the idea, this is right outside the hotel, and I saw the opera from the window. Huge, all lit up.
How are you? Eating dinner?
I had a reservation today for 6 p.m.
Ribeye steak.
Let's check out breakfast. The expectations are actually pretty high. Whew, so, wow, elevators are fast. Just woke up, put on the cap. Let's see. Hit the gym in the morning, super nice. No time for pool, maybe after breakfast. Let's check it out. Yeah. So nice and bright. Some child. And we're passing through. Looks like the nice part about being a good bit late, at least in this hotel it seems to be, it's not that busy. Okay, so Nicolo Kitchen. Let's see. Good morning. Thank you. Yep. No, guys, I was wrong. It is a salad bar. Nice. We got the soup, man, which I will approach. Good morning. You have a mini soup? One soup? Okay.
Spicy?
No spicy. Okay. Sure. So guys, very compact, but very at the same time, how to say it? Very clean. Everything super nice and organized. Got the nice coffee machines here in business. And, I keep seeing these all over China. Deep fried dough stick. The Chinese churros. White fungus soup. So guys, me personally going pretty light. Got one of these soups. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the best breakfast. It's like very Chinese style. We got a lot of cool stuff to try.
everything is there. Personally, I enjoy more the breakfast where there's like a lot of meat options, a lot of, how to say it, more soup options. Just generally, it's very tight, very compact, super high quality, but a bit more towards the Chinese palate, which makes sense. To be fair, solid. Let's try the tofu here. Oh my god. I have no idea what the hell that is. It's not tofu. Wow. Chinese stuff sometimes is a gamble. Ooh. Let's hope the soup's good. Because I need to get, it was some kind of fermented, super sour cheese. And another one of those first times ever. I'm like, what is it gonna be? Is it like condensed milk? It is fruits with mayonnaise. Very, yeah. Let's see if we can somehow excavate some of them.
Ooh, guys. So this right here. Wow, what an aesthetic corner. So the pool itself in the back, a couple of kids back there, their parents. But this one, oh, I'm actually quite happy about it. It's nice and heated. When I first looked at it, I was like, oh damn, it's gonna get cold. Super nice. And I think at night we might come back. But yeah, super nice to have an indoor pool area all year long. Can warm up or cool down. Hair is going crazy. We're up here by the pool, and I gotta say, wow, when a hotel impresses in weather conditions as such. We're in November as of right now. Outside still fairly reasonably warm, I would say, but to warm up here a little bit. So far this hotel, I would say, is 10 out of 10 outside of the breakfast. The breakfast is great. It's a little bit small. Not my favorite food options, but that's obviously depending on your taste. Alright guys, we gotta get running. Let's quickly steal the pens. They're very nice. Whoa, yeah, we're 2.5 hours out from our flight, which is truly not optimal. Alright, we snacked some apples. The apples here are next level. The snacks are complimentary too, but here it says, I mean, I very much appreciate the honesty. It's called strange flavored chickpeas, and it's definitely the truth. Yeah, okay, let's leave the strange flavored chickpeas here. Close up the nice level 8, which is absolutely overloaded because I have a huge, I need to check out of the hotel, but I'm like, I need to do the level 8 promotion. But honestly, for real, this suitcases, once you have them, I remember the good old days where I had some like more budget suitcase. That ain't it. This one rolls over cobblestone, over anything. So honestly, it's a product I use all the time. Had a couple of their different models. Maybe I'll show you. Past my checkout time. Woo! Let's pack up. Hello for checkout.
How's the hair?
Very good, very good. Oh wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Hot pot? Oh wow, mini hot pot. So luckily this suitcase is easy to roll. Shishim. Otherwise I would feel bad. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, first floor it is. Bye-bye. We're sitting down here in the elevator. I'm like, here I am sitting. Oh, they're so sweet. They're so, I don't know, like I have to tell you, the English is not like, we're in the middle of China. There's not that many English speaking customers, so I have full understanding for that. But beyond that, some people speak perfect English, but they're not nearly as sweet, so make your choice. Okay guys, we are a little bit late on time. I was about to take a taxi, but I still don't know what terminal exactly I need to go. The metro looked clear cut, 20 minutes, and we're right. And we are connected to it right through the mall. So before I'm gonna be waiting for taxis, let's hop on the airport metro. Wait. Does the job for you. Whoop. Almost. Alrighty guys, it has been quite something, quite a city. Honestly, I quite like the way it is, that I have not seen enough. I don't know how many days or weeks you would have to be here to feel like you get an idea of this place, because Chongqing is a beast. And yeah, if you're new here by any chance, generally I document my life here around kind of like living around the world, around the idea of building a life of freedom around the world, location, independence, and going to places that just offer more adventure, more freedom, and more opportunity. And China is one of those places where it is one of the most advanced civilizations right now on planet Earth. You just have to say it. I've visited in the past year, I think I've passed through 4 times. Also what they did with the airlines. Like sometimes I don't even plan to come to China, but just the flights make the most sense. You get the cheapest routes to go to where you wanted to go. And you get amazing service, you get amazing experiences, you get amazing cities, pretty good food for the most part. I'm not, like, I love spicy food, but to be honest, I'm not a fan of the hot pot. I'm sorry, in the sense of, but the history, you understand it. And that's what I find fascinating and actually very enjoyable from the perspective of, you know, in hard times, you had like some kind of ingredients, you made them all nice and spicy to, yeah, just, the city has spice. Let's say it like that. This city has a lot of spice. As of right now, I'm actually heading out to a huge trip, maybe one of the biggest that I have done yet. Parts of it will be in China. It will be some of the most difficult locations in China to access. A good friend of mine is doing tours to a place that is almost impossible to go to in China. I will leave it at that. These videos are coming. I'm pumped. Join me on Instagram if you want to see where I am right now and where I have been, because these videos usually come out a little bit later. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's little tour. And with that, more opportunity, more adventure, and more freedom. You got a world to see.